Hey there, fellow gamers. Onerous here, back with another episode of Dyson Sphere Program, and I'm back from holidays. Yes, had a week off up in far north Queensland doing some fishing. It was very relaxing, but boy am I glad to be back into a little bit of Dyson Sphere. And during that time, there has been an update, and we have achievements. We have achievements, and they're somewhere in the panel. Here we are. Look at that. Look at all these achievements. Yes, there's a lot of them. Well, look at that. There's 100. There's 100 achievements. Find and orbit a black hole. That sounds pretty good. Anyway, we've got some milestones that we have achieved as well. So, yes, lots and lots of these things, I guess. There we go. Okay. Which is very interesting. Build a solar panel. I guess some of these things probably need to happen again to actually gain that milestone, which is not an achievement. But I guess this is probably a good way to have some direction if you're kind of stuck on what to do. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's a little bit different to just plain old achievements. I believe in the patch notes it said too, this is for every game, which is also quite nice. If they're linked into Steam, it's probably just going to be you get it once on Steam, it's there. But for each game, you will be able to unlock separate achievements. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Yeah, it's also, as I said, it's been a week. Well, it's been over a week since I did recording, and a bunch of comments. You know, the usual, lots of great tips. A couple of ones, and we're actually standing right here. We missed power on this smelter here. That was a comment from Power. And the other main ones that I wanted to mention were related to fractionators. And we've got this fractionator set up somewhere. Somewhere in this direction, I believe. Is this it? Is this it over here? Almost. Maybe my memory is failing me, but I thought our fractionator setup was around here. This looks like it. No? Come on. Yeah, here we go. So we've got these two here, and now both first flight. Look at that! Look at me go. It's 42 milestones. There we go, and 100 achievements. So the big comments here were that obviously to just drastically increase the productivity of these is to make these Mark III belts, and that was both Power and Eva pointed that out, which I mean I totally agree. Now, do we have any of these on us? We do. Okay. Now, the other thing that was pointed out to me was by Eva that what I could have done was put in, instead of just bringing this out and then back around, we could actually have two lines of these and have both of them feeding onto a belt like this, and then you have this running down, and then on the way back, it runs through another lot of fractionators. And I think that's quite nice. And if you want to expand it, you can just break the loop here and build it out there. So I think that's actually it's more compact, obviously, because we could have done all of this with just the one output line, which in fact we end up with just one output line going in there. So the throughput is no different, but we save all this stuffing around with these extra loops, so you just have all these other ones here. Anyway, that's definitely something that I will forget next time we do it, but if someone else is watching and they remember that's a much nicer arrangement. Thanks to Eva for that one. And then the last one was back on AL3. We put in some iron, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, I can't even remember how long ago. We upped our iron production with just some quick smelting columns, and the first one I put in had a yellow belt, and Power picked that one up. So we put in 12 smelters, and obviously a yellow belt can only support 6 because we planned it for automation. Yay! That's actually going to be pretty annoying while we keep going through all this. Anyway, yes. So to get the full 12 working, we need green belts. But it was only one. It was one of 3 that was set up like that. But we are still, I believe, on the hunt for green science, which is, as rightfully said, not the last science, but the last science before we get to the final end game. The last science certainly that we can do, and gosh, I'm trying to remember, but clearly what we were up to was putting in our production of these, which seems to be set up okay. Except for a lack of power there. And we're probably going to have some power issues there as well, I imagine. Anyway, let's put some belts in. Oh, I've got a vague recollection actually of the reason we stopped was that I ran out of materials. I believe the output is here. If it's not, I'm going to be very annoyed. It is. Great. And okay, let's complete these. Not there. There we go. Okay. So this will be our storage for the strange matter. Storage for strange matter. Go bots, go. Trim these. Let's just make this one here go to the end there like that. Beautiful. We won't bother about power yet until we pop in all of the inserters, which I think this one is set up with the right number of inserters. Looks pretty good to me. Those ones are going to go in. No, they're not. Okay, we have to redo that. Redo that while the belt. Can't actually do it over a proposed belt, which is probably fair. It's a bit taxing. Yeah, as I thought, we got a power problem here. Just pop the pole there, and then down here. Hopefully, we can catch these. We're obviously too far north now. The spacing between these doesn't allow a power pole to go in there. This one here. Oh, there's a bit of rain. Let me just close that window. We have been a few storms this evening. So hopefully, A, the power doesn't go out, and B, we might get a few thunder strikes. Might be a bit loud. We'll see how we go. Anyway, so that is almost all of these working. I can see we've got a power problem right there. Let's pop another one here. Okay. Alright, so we have diamonds, we have strange matter, and what are we trying to make here? We're trying to make these, yes. So we don't have strange matter, we have particle, but the particle just goes with iron. Is that iron? Yeah, iron and deuterium or hydrogen. Deuterium. Gosh, I've forgotten what all the icons look like. The two protons in deuterium, or a proton and a neutron versus just a neutron. Someone will correct me there, as compared to hydrogen, of course. And hydrogen doesn't show here because we can't craft hydrogen, we can only mine it. Okay, so this plus the stuff that we already have ready to go. Look at us go. Let's pop down these guys here, and yeah, and we need to power this. Of course. Got to get my mind back into Dyson Sphere mode. Pop you on the corner there. Okay, so now we will be making strange matter in particle colliders. Cannot be made in replicators. Do we have any particle colliders? What are you? You're fractionators. You are oil refineries. And did I make some particle colliders over here? Those look like fractionators. They are. What are you? You are fractionators as well. Okay, we may have a slight issue here. Particle colliders are fire ice. Okay, yeah, we did mine some fire ice. Well done. Okay. We might have to travel back to AL3, sorry, to get, on the hope that I made particle. I'm 100% sure actually that I made particle colliders back there. But yeah, we definitely don't have any on our inventory. What do they look like? Let's just make sure of that. That's not it. One of these guys down here, fractionator, water pump, miniature particle colliders. Oh, there we go. We do have them. Man, I would have been very annoyed if I was watching and I had to travel back, only to find out we already had them. So we will put 2 lines. Oh, you have to go over here due to power pole issues. And we'll look at some numbers in just a second. No, don't shift click that. You are going to come out with iron. Let's have a look at some numbers. I did not check the numbers. So for this strange matter, it is 10 hydrogen. So hydrogen has to come on the inside, which actually both of these, regardless how I set it up, deuterium on the inside. There we go. All right, good. So where are our miniature particle colliders? They're big suckers. And we don't really have a solid line where we're kind of building on because we've gone over a tropics, but I think that one goes there. And these guys have big power issues, don't they? Are these the ones that use 12 megawatts of power? Where do I find the information on you? I guess I just have to look in my inventory. Yes, 12 megawatts while they're being used. It's big. It's big. All right. What am I shift clicking? I'm out of practice. Okay. And then we bring iron down this side, and then our output here is strange matter. All right. And no, don't delete all of those, but I will delete these ones, just so that I may need to put those up. I mean, may need to go up a level. See how we go, because we've got diamonds and strange matter. Diamonds and strange matter actually is all we need for graviton lenses, so these will not need to go up a level, but we will need to bring these diamonds out. There we go. Out over to here. There we go. We'll just bring them there for now. Yep, that's cool. Okay, so you have everything you need. We just need to pop in some sorters. There we go. Urine in, and urine out. There we go. Okay, now numbers. We have a bunch of these things here. How many of these do we have? I think I got those smelters, but that's okay. Okay, so we have 24 of these, which are making 4 a second, one every 4 seconds. So that's divide that by 4. That's 6 a second. So we've got 6 of these a second, which means that it would support 6 of those a second when this is using 1 every 4 seconds. That seems like a lot, doesn't it? However, the deuterium supply is kind of 1 a second. Our deuterium uses more than 1 a second. In fact, it's 1.25 a second, something like that. 1.125, whatever an eighth is. And that means, I guess, 10. We can support 10 of these from 1 belt of deuterium. And 10 of them would be making what? 10 of them would be making basically 1 a second. Oh, look. 1 a second, that makes 1 of these a second, which is making... it's actually making a ton of these. Twice, not a ton. 2 a second. Oh, look. We'll work with it for now. Let's get out. Oh, gosh. Map. Out of the map mode. So we're going to go for 10 of these. That's 120 megawatts. What's our power system? Is our power system going to be able to support that? Where's the power pole? Our power system consumption is 200, about 163. I mean, on the current demand we can, but a lot of our factory's not running, so we're gonna run into some issues. But you know, that's the game. We just keep building until we have no issues. 10 of these, of course, is going to be very big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 gets us to there. Apparently not. What's wrong with that? Collides with another object. What is going on here? I put those on. They're definitely on follow mode, aren't they? They're not on. Yeah. Okay, let's just ditch those and see if that makes a difference. Collides with another object. It's which one? It's this first one. This first one here. Okay, maybe one of these belts. I mixed up. Let's just get rid of the junk we just picked up. All right. So, no, okay. Is that just a spacing issue? Collides with another object. Maybe we need to increase the spacing? Increase the spacing? Nope. Alright, alright. You got me, game. You got me. What is your problem? Let's remove the sorters and see if that changes it. It does. Okay. Alright, did not like the sorters being copied in there. Not sure what it was actually complaining about, but here we are. Let's lay some foundation and get another achievement. Milestone, sorry. Look at that. Look at us go, charging through these. I don't think I'm going to fit 5 here. That's another 3, 4, yeah. Honestly, I don't think we can support that. I've got vague recollections of there being some problems with some other things further down the track, so let's just go with this, and we'll just enjoy it while we can, hey? And that one around to there. Let's get this guy. Oop, come here, buddy. You come around to here, and this is our output. Yes, it is. Alright, and then last but not least, over here. I don't actually think that goes to the end, does it? But it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Alright. I like to finish on a line. Seems pretty neat. Let's get all those built, and then we can build the sorters over top of them. Get in close for our drones. There we go. Go drones, go. And we'll drop here. Alright. Pop them. No, apparently not. There's definitely something going on with the inserters on that first one for some reason. And I've got no idea why. Maybe someone else will be able to tell me, but there's nothing wrong with actually placing the inserters there. The sorters, sorry. Nothing wrong with placing them manually, just the copy of the recipe did not like it. Alright. There we have sorters everywhere. Now we just need power poles. I should be able to fit them in the middle here somewhere. Yep. There we go. And there we go. I think now I realise we've probably got an odd number. So that one being powered by that pole means that we can get away with the fact that we had an odd number. Look at that. We don't need one in the middle there. Okay, there is our strange matter. That is sorted. Now let's have a look at our power usage now. Yeah, look at that. 370. That's about 120 megawatts more than we had before. Of course it's not, because we only put 9 down. We didn't put 10. So, you know, we saved 12 megawatts. Good for the planet. Okay. With all that in mind, let's bring this down here and let's make our graviton lenses. Our graviton lenses. Okay, yeah. That's the last part of the first part. Oh, you can drop down to there. That is actually lovely. There we go. Those have a nice glow on them, don't they? Sure does. Okay. Our assemblers. Here we go. Looks like that is the line that we are choosing to start on. And you actually just output straight away. And we'll go... we'll bring these guys up because we will need to make our... you're going to go. You plastics are definitely disappearing. Yes, sorry, we need to make the quantum chips. Although I've got a feeling we might make quantum chips somewhere else. We might make them somewhere else because we're definitely going to need them. We're definitely going to need them for other things, and I just would like to have some available. All right, so let's put some outputs and some inputs and a recipe, of course, for strange matter. Strange matter. Okay, I did not read that correctly. Particle collider. No, that's okay. Graviton lens. I was looking for the strange matter, but we're actually making graviton lenses here. There we go. All right, and what did I say? We were making, we're basically making 1 a second because we have 10 of these going, 9 of these going. So let's say we're making 1 a second, and this is using 1 every 6 seconds, so we can make 6 of these. We can put 6 of these down. All right. Oh man, they are incredibly close. Can we space them out just a wee bit? Actually, let's go with 2 and then a gap. There we go. Okay, I like that. 2, 4, 6. Bang. We will pop some power poles in between here, and I don't know, here at the end. That is definitely not happening. That is definitely not happening because even though we've got this extra space here, I want to make sure we're doing. Oh, we're look at this. Our power is now dying. We do, however, have the ability to ramp that up. So I will start burning some more hydrogen. I realise that just went the wrong way. Yes. I'm learning. And then you go up to there. Alright. Let's get some of these guys going at that spacing. Ins and outs. And yeah, there we go. Graviton lenses. Wonderful. Okay. We could turn that into some space warpers too. But, you know, we've got other production of space warpers, and I think we're okay for that at the moment. Let's sort out this power issue. Where is my power plants with all the hydrogen? I think it's here, isn't it? And we did look at it. It was 40 power plants per hydrogen. Okay, we're over there. We're over there. That was the one I was looking for. Let's go for a little bit of a zoom around the stratosphere, ionosphere, something like that. Yeah. Okay. How many is this? This is 42, and that's why these two here, well, 3, aren't actually working. But that's okay. It's a nice pattern. And we are going to actually copy that. Get out of map mode. We are going to copy this whole thing here. And can we paste it here? We can. Okay, that's great. Interesting. Look at the different spacing that is involved with it here. Just because it's in a different zone. Anyway, that's nice that it fixes that up for us. But we're something like this should fit it in, I think. Something like this. Okay. There we go. Pop all them down. Oh, a new blueprint. Go. Look at us go. That is just a wee bit annoying at this point in the game. Let's get some, not deuterium, let's get some hydrogen out here. Coming down on this line to there. Let's shrink off that one and then do a bit of a straight line to there. Alright, so those get built. So this is a full line of hydrogen. Do I have any hydrogen on me? I do not. Let's just pick one up. And so this is a full line, which is 9 megajoules times 12, which is 108. So it's 108 megawatts, because every second, if we're using them all. So that should get our power back on track, and it did, just barely. These are all kind of, these ones pick up first because they get more than one in there, don't they? These ones at the back, yeah, they're actually storing up to 10. So once these get up to 10, it'll slowly trickle through, except for those last 2. And we can keep going with that because our hydrogen, we're getting that from the gas giants. Yep. All right. Burning. Lots and lots of power. I could put in another one of those, and I'm actually thinking maybe we should, because I don't like that small gap, and we are going to be expanding with probably more particle colliders in the near future. So let's pop down another one here, and we'll turn that belt the other way, shall we? Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to put it down here? No, look, we'll pop it over here. What's that? What's wrong with that one? Oh, we've got a small amount. We've got a small amount of foundation support required over here, I think. There we go. All right, and then let's paste you in here. That seems okay. Yep. Oh, we're out of power plants though. All right, we will address that issue in some period of time. Not sure when. Yeah, let's bring hydrogen out of this one. No, let's bring it out of this one here. Straight down to that point. Hydrogen, yep, that's correct. Let's jump it across there and then bring it down here. And that one may need to be fixed up. It doesn't actually have power connected over this end because these other ones are not run. There we go, that'll give that power, and then that should feed into these other ones. Okay. Yes. Eventually we'll grab some more. We'll grab some more thermal power plants. Which did I actually have some over in Science Land, on the back side of Science Land? Not sure what I was building here. Matrix Labs. That's right. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So how are we going for fuel? We're going fine for fuel. And Space Warpers is good too. Alright, so now we have a stack more power. These guys can actually work. And we can move on to quantum chips. Quantum chips, hey? So CPUs we're all over. CPUs are all over. However, this other thing here. So plane filters. Plane filters come from Casimir crystals. We have Casimir crystal production, but what we don't have is this tempered glass, titanium glass, sorry, which requires, is that water? Yeah, water, titanium, and glass. Okay, so let's do some numbers. We're producing one of these a second. We're just producing one of these a second. So if we want to do this, we also need one quantum chip a second, which will require 2 plane filters a second, which will require 4 tempered glass a second. This requires 4 of this a second, which requires 4 glass a second. And the reason why I'm doing this is because we have some glass production, and I think it's more than 4 a second. I think it's more than 4 a second because I'm sure we set it up like very early on, and this is it here. Yeah, it's way more than 4 a second, and I'm pretty sure we have not used this glass for a single thing. So this is going to be really easy to make. And we've got the Casimir crystals. I believe we set that up. Let's have a look. It was somewhere over here with one of these big suckers. Is this over here? Gosh, where are our Casimir crystals? We're back. We've done a full loop. Maybe I didn't set up Casimir crystals. Oh, I'm so sure we did. We had the fire ice doing the here we are. Yep. All right. We're maxed out. We've got the 5,000 Casimir crystals, and we've got these are doing 1 every 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So that's 3 a second, and we want to be making 2 a second of these. 2 a second of those, 4 a second of these. Yeah, we actually don't have enough Casimir crystal production. We do not have enough Casimir crystal production. Now, why do we limit this to 12 here? Because this is using what? Yes, so this is actually using a full line of hydrogen. And basically nothing, not a full line of anything else. So which is the hydrogen line here? I assume it's this one? Yep, that's the hydrogen line. I've already got 2 lines of hydrogen. Why have I got 2 lines of hydrogen here? Because each one of these is consuming 3 a second. So each one of these is consuming 3 a second? Is that right? One thing we should do, and I think this was pointed out by Power in a previous comment, we should upgrade these to level 1s, and maybe that's why okay. And now we're going to run out of hydrogen, aren't we? Yes, I did. It's all coming back to me. That's why we put it in for the hydrogen we had, because yes, each one of these is using 3 a second. So 1 full belt supports 4. two belts supports 8. And then because we had the 0.75, we had the extra 4. It all comes back to me now, which means we actually need another belt for these ones at the back, and then another belt for another 4 at the back here. Okay, but for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these 4 here and just paste them at the back here. We will have to do a little bit of trimming to actually make that work, like that. So paste that here. That's too close. There we go. And we'll connect all these up. However, this is not going to be enough hydrogen. There we go. All right. You're broken. No, you're back. Okay. This is not going to be enough hydrogen to support this. So we need 2 more rows of hydrogen coming out. Wow. It's 2 more full belts of hydrogen I've got to add. Let's get rid of you and just put you somewhere so I don't actually have you in my inventory. Okay, let's get another. Oh, look at us go! Look at us go! We're really nailing this. Do that, and then do that. All right, so there's one line there, and we'll get another one out here. Well, we are really using the hydrogen now. I remember not that long ago we were bemoaning the massive amount of hydrogen that we had. And this is going to be interesting. Okay. So what I want to do is go down halfway and then drop. Yeah, we're going to do. We've done this before. So we go up to follow this line, and down there. We'll get you to go there, and then go up onto that one. Follow this line over here. All right. Follow, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then at this point here is where we need to drop down and put in a new row. Okay, and then same with this one, comes straight down here. If I can see where the other one ends, there. And then all we'll do here is go back to this. Let's change you, and let's see if we can actually get you down to there. We can. Alright, there's some bits not actually built there, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so that is correct. And you get killed there and there, and get you down to there. Alright, there's something we need to build up here to connect this one in. It's already connected, great. Yeah, good stuff. Wind power, optical grating crystals, we love it. So that is enough now for 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 a second. That is just enough to keep up with demand of our tempered glass. Because we need 2 of these a second. Or no. Oh, anyway, we've got enough. So we need 2 plane filters a second. Which actually means we only need two of those a second. Anyway, let's pretend that never happened. Let's find a spot to make some tempered glass. Or do I just do tempered glass? Do I just do tempered glass on site? No, that's right. I want to make some quantum chips. I want to make some quantum chips somewhere else, and we've got some chip production over here. Do we have room towards the pole here to do some chip production? Yeah, we do. This is our space warpers. Can I just grab a handful? What's going on with the space warpers? What's going on is we're not backing up because we've got a million of them. I actually just want to grab 4, but I don't think that's going to happen. So there we go. Let's just fill you up to 20, and then, I mean, is there a reason not to carry a stack of them on me? How big is a stack? It's 100. A stack is 100. All right. Let's grab all these, pop them back in there, and we'll get something closer to 100 so I don't need to do so much inventory management. Grab that stack, pop that back in there. All right. I feel like that's safe, just carrying 100 with us. And of course, now I've got a bunch of hydrogen. Is anyone here using hydrogen? Probably not. No one's ever using hydrogen, are they? Except for the millions of hydrogen that we're using elsewhere. Okay. So, we want to make a planetary logistics that is making tempered glass first. So to make tempered glass, we need regular glass, titanium, and water. I believe we have water. Let me just check that we actually have water coming into the planet. Okay, where are we? Over here. Oop, drop down. One of you guys requesting water? Yeah, you are requesting water, aren't you? Yeah. Good. And you have got water for us. I vaguely recalled bringing that in. We're also at 35 minutes, of course we are. All right, so I got my brain's back into it. We're going to be building our quantum chips next episode. I think we should be able to get the quantum chips pretty easily. I believe we've got everything we need, but we'll get that done, and then we're ready for green science, and then we can start getting vein utilization. Got to remember that guy, and a bunch more upgrades, and of course, green science is all we need to unlock everything for the Dyson Sphere. I believe we've got a lot of stuff we could already do with our Dyson Sphere, but we just haven't started that. So once we've done green science, that is the plan. We're going straight for the Dyson Sphere, and just see what happens with that. So hopefully you stick around. I'm back into it. I'm enjoying it again, and holiday's already a distant memory. As always, I want to thank my wonderful patrons. Also had a couple of donations from Sebastian and Eva. Thank you guys, very generous, much appreciated. If you want to support the channel, see the links down below. And of course, I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll catch you next time.